So originally, we just started off wanting to make a movie. And it eventually bloomed into this huge operation where we got our crew, we have our directors, our executive directors, our sound producer, our writer. We just have this whole crew, and we never thought it would turn into something this big. We never thought it would happen in a million years. But we got this awesome crew where everybody's doing their part, and it's just a lot of fun for everybody in the group.
I had a lot of fun, actually. I didn't really have any lines, but I felt like the way my character was set up spoke for itself.
A lot of retakes, a lot of laughing, messing up my lines.
It was really challenging because prior to this I'd just been mainly doing EDM, so just dance music. But I'd had some experience with more atmospheric tracks, so I think that kind of helped transfer to the cinematic world. But yeah, it was definitely challenging. I definitely relied heavily on a lot of samples. I had to download quite a few because my library was very deficient. But yeah, I used a lot of redux and a lot of distortion, resonance, stuff like that to kind of give this feeling of suspense.
I don't know. I think all this development is difficult for a small film that this group is just doing for fun. I think from an efficiency standpoint, we struggled with multiple directors sort of figuring out. So I wouldn't say. I think there was a lot that could have been expanded upon, but the main thing was we needed to have a clear vision.
So if you could pick a scene from the movie, what would you say was your favorite scene that you were in?
Favorite scene that I was in? Just because of the way we were building off of each other each time. The scene where we're coming from the car and your character of Gabe tells us about the demon or whatever. So the way we were all able to build off of each other for comedic moments.
Who was your favorite person to work with from this film?
I would say my favorite person to work with was executive director Logan Van Hook, probably because I worked so closely with figuring out what shots we wanted to do. I was also writer of the film, so I kind of had to correspond with him on my vision of what a shot would be. Him being executive director and me being writer, we have to kind of figure out what we both see as vision of the film.
Who was your favorite person to work with in this film?
Man, that's hard. I definitely have to say it would have to be some of the actors, man. They really know just what to do. One of the main actors, his name's Gabriel in the film, played by Garrison Price. He's got a lot of creativeness to him. He wants to be a filmmaker as well, and so just having his input on stuff is really nice. All the actors are amazing. I definitely have to say the cast is probably my favorite to work with. They really just understand the humor and the story.
All right. So you talked about script. So explain to me how making the script went.
So I pretty much, since this was kind of a 48-hour challenge, I stayed up really late one night, just kind of coming up with the base idea. I obviously didn't have enough time to write a full script, so I just kind of had ideas of what we could do with the film, different pathways we could take. At the end of the script, I had 3 different ways the film could have ended. And still to this point, as we continue to film this movie, I honestly don't see how this movie is going to end yet, because we're kind of just doing a lot of improv since we're trying to get it done so fast.
Yeah.
So, as the main antagonist of the film, what would you say was one of your most creative moments of the film?
One of them was probably where my character died in the beginning.
Right.
Just the way we set it up, and
So, out of all of your films that you've created, or short films, what would, like, how would you rate this on your scale from, like, your best to your worst?
This is probably an 8, amateur-wise. 8 or 9, honestly. Probably the best thing I've done yet. I feel like every single one I've done before, I haven't had a lot of time to prepare, so I haven't really had one where I've had a lot of preparation and actual, like, equipment and staff. But, like, this is still, it's just, when you have a bunch of people that are passionate about it, it just makes it so much better because everybody wants to actually put input into it. So definitely this one has probably been the best one I've done yet. So.
What would you say the highlight of this film is?
I definitely have to say the mix between great actors, great comedy, and straight horror really make this film what it is.
And we got to the point in the film where we were going to Walmart and buying props, spending money on this thing, and I'm this whole time thinking in my head, wow, like, I actually care about this film, and it's just so much fun. And really the whole point of it is the comradeship and building friendships and having fun. It's really what it is, because everybody involved with the film is doing what they love.